Hey everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff, I'm your host. We're on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. I've got three great guests, Steven, Jonathan, and Jim. Let's hear that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
All right, in round one, as you know on this show, we get right into it. And today I'm doing a game called Are We Getting Better with Our Goals? Every New Year's we set new goals, and I think we've had our priorities change a little bit over the last 3 or 4 years. So I was interested in looking at a New Year's resolution popularity list from 2019, and I'm going to compare that to a list for 2023 New Year's resolution. So all I want you to do is tell me, have we gotten better with that goal or worse with that goal over the course of the year? So was it higher on 2019 or lower on the 2019 list? So, keep in mind, higher means a lower number. So if it was number 1, that's higher than a number 4. So it's going to get really confusing and it'll go really fast. Oh, look, this shouldn't get confusing at all. We're going to go with the order which you signed up tonight. Is Steven, you are going first tonight.
Yay me.
Moving to another country. Now that these are probably very U.S.-centric things. So in 2019, was this higher or lower on the list than it is in 2023?
I'm gonna say it's higher on the list.
Higher. In 2023, it was number 4. So right now, on 2019, it wasn't even on the list. It was lower. Lower was the correct answer. Over to Jonathan. Learn a new language. Was this higher or lower on the 2019 list than it was on the 2023 list?
I bet it is lower.
Lower is incorrect. It was higher. It was number 8 in 2019. Since then, it's dropped to number 24. We're not as interested. We want to move to other countries, but we don't want to learn any languages. Over to Jim. Eat healthier.
I think it was lower.
Lower is correct. Your first point of the game. In 2019, it was number 17, and this in 2023 became the number 1 list. Probably, sitting at home during a pandemic for 3 years, eating chips all the time. You want to lose some weight. All right, let's go back to Steven. Steven, read a book. Do you think more people in 2019 wanted to read a book than in 2023?
Oh, I'm gonna say because of the pandemic and because we've been locked in our house for so long and watching shows and all that stuff, this has got to be higher up on the list.
It was higher in 2019 is correct. And 2023, guess what? Not even on the list. Nobody wants to read anymore. All right, over to Jonathan. Buy Bitcoin. Do you think more people wanted to buy Bitcoin in 2019 or 2023?
I bet they wanted to buy more in 2019. So I believe higher?
Higher is correct. It was number 24 in 2019. Today, not even on the list. Not even on the list. Over to Jim. Get a job or make a career change.
I'd say this was higher.
Higher is correct. Higher in 2019. It was number 7 in 2019. Today, it's only number 18. All right, the last one. We'll get out of this game. To Steven, drink more water.
Well, if we're gonna go with the eating healthier thing, and I know that water's been a big priority with all the canned waters and all that stuff coming out now, I'm gonna say it's higher on the list.
Higher in 2019 is correct. Correct. It's not even on the list in 2023. So there we go. Over to Jonathan. I think everybody's getting the right answers for the wrong reasons, and I'm confused even reading the answers. So here we go. Jonathan, take a break from social media. Was that higher or lower in 2019?
I bet it was lower in 2019.
Lower is correct. It was number 4 in 2019. and number 3 in 2023.
Ooh.
And our last one, the Jim, get in better shape or exercise more.
Yeah, I think that was lower in 2019.
In 2019, this one's the closest one of the night. It was higher in 2019, only by one slot. It was the number 1 in 2019. It was higher on the list. So yeah, that I was confused writing that game. So I can only imagine how everybody listening is feeling right now. But now we're going to go to that scoreboard, and we have a tied game. Well played, even though I didn't understand the answers. Steven, Jonathan, and Jim tied at 2 apiece, which means we're not going to change the order tonight, which means, Steven, you're going to the hot seat. Steven, welcome to the show. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. I am so pumped. I'm so excited.
Well, where are you so pumped and so excited calling in from?
Oh, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois.
Very nice. Very nice. What's some of your favorite things to do in Chicago?
Oh, man. We have this arcade. Okay, so Chicago, Illinois, right? We have this we have the biggest retro arcade in the world called the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and I love going there.
How many games do you think they have there?
A lot. I can't tell you. I don't know. I can't. They have a lot. It's really big.
How many quarters do you think you've spent there?
No, you pay one fee and you play all day.
So is there anything you'd like to talk about, plug, or promote out in Chicago?
Oh yeah. I for everyone who's listening and watching, first off I want to say, hey everyone, TV world, what's poppin'? and 2, I write poetry. I'm a poet. I like to be a poet, and I do it under a cosplay name under Lysis Heathcliff, but my real name's Steven. You can find my poetry at Bloodbat Workshop on Instagram and at mypoeticside.com. The link's on my Instagram, which is Bloodbat Workshop. So
awesome. We will put that into the show notes. Steven, are you ready for the hot seat?
Oh, I am so ready.
So in round 2, each of my guests are going to get total randomness questions. They're going to get 3 of those each, and then name 5 dessert themed. So I'll give you a category centered around desserts, and you have to put 5 things into that category. So Steven, what color are the goalposts in Canadian hockey?
Oh man, I love hockey, so red.
Red is correct. I thought I could trick you with Canadian hockey. Our second random question: what is the name of the course that combines seafood with red meat?
Seafood, red meat.
So you may heard a dinner or a type of restaurant. They sometimes call it this type of restaurant.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. Well, no, we're looking for surf and turf. They call it surf and turf. You get a little of the ocean, little of the land there. All right. And our third random question: how do you say hi in French?
Bonjour.
Bonjour is correct. 2 points for you. I'm going to put 10 seconds on the clock. I'm going to give you a category. You have to put 5 things into that category. Steven, name 5 fruits you could put into a Danish and go.
Pears, apples, oranges, and
I think you got, we got 3 from the producer. Very well played, Steven. We're going to go to Jonathan. Jonathan, welcome to the show.
Hey, good to be here.
Glad to have you. Where are you calling in from?
So I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right on the Georgia border.
Oh, very nice. And what do you do in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right on the Georgia border?
So I am a graphic designer. I design logos for small businesses in the area. I work with the local zoo, and and also the main job that I have, I guess, is I'm an office manager for a wholesale home decor company.
Very nice. Very nice. Anything you'd like to plug, promote, talk about?
Yeah, the freelance logo design business that I have, it's Botset Designs, Botset Designs. So I'd love to check it out. I'm on Instagram. I've got links to my website there. Feel free to go check it out.
Very good. We'll put all that in the show notes. Jonathan, are you ready for the hot seat?
Yes, sir.
So, Jonathan, your random question tonight, you got 3 of these coming your way. If you were eating a Golden Delicious under the Golden Arches near the Golden Gate Bridge, where are you?
San Francisco, California.
San Francisco, California is correct. Correct. And what color is the uppermost part of a rainbow?
Red.
Red. Going with Roy G. Biv, calculating it in my head. Red is correct. Correct. And one of my favorite questions tonight, how many zeros are there in 10 billion?
There are 13.
I love giving the answer in the question. The answer is 10. 10,
Oh.
10 zeros and 10 billion.
Oh my gosh.
A trillion would
Okay.
have. There you go.
Okay.
And my second favorite question tonight, Jonathan, I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Name 5 flavors of donuts and go.
Glazed, cruller, chocolate, vanilla sprinkle.
I got 4 for you. 4 at the buzzer. Well played, Jonathan. We're going to Jim. Jim, welcome to the show.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Good, thanks.
Where are you calling in from?
I'm from Suffolk in the UK.
Very nice. It's almost it's after midnight. You're calling maybe from the future,
Yeah.
I think. It's already
That's right,
tomorrow
yes,
where you're
tomorrow.
at. Yeah. Well, congratulations on the time traveling. We're glad to have you here. Tell us a little bit about what you do over there.
I'm a video editor.
Okay.
I edit TV programs for to make sure they're okay with the kind of the laws and the rules over here.
I see our producer off screen. He's rooting for, he's chanting already. So there might be some bias in the scoring. So people watching at home, make sure the scoring is kept fairly tonight. Anything you'd like to plug, promote, talk about, and make sure we get those links out to everybody watching and listening.
Yeah, I have a podcast called Fallacious Trump. We talk about critical thinking, logical fallacies, and politics, and how that all connects.
Very nice. And the best way people can find that and listen to it?
It's on all the podcast platforms, so wherever you get your podcasts, but also fallacioustrump.com would be a place for everything there.
Very nice. Jim, are you ready for the hot seat?
I was born ready.
I love it. Here we go. Your first random question. How many pieces does each player have at the start of a chess game?
16.
16 is correct. Correct. Our second totally random question. In chess, which color always moves first?
I can never remember this. I think black moves first.
Black is incorrect. White moves first. And our third totally random question tonight. In the game of chess, only one piece can move in an L pattern. Which piece is this?
The knight.
The knight is correct. We got 2 for you there. You can get 5 more points. Now, you don't know me, but name 5 cookies that your host, Jeff, would totally probably eat and go.
Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, double chocolate, cinnamon.
Yeah, those are 4 cookies I would totally eat. You got 4 points going into the final round. Let's look at that scoreboard. The producer is obviously favoring Jim here. Jim is leading by 104 points. We'll get that corrected in post. I think that's what video editors say. But we have a very, very close game for real. We have Jonathan and Jim tied at 8, Steven with 7, but don't worry because there's 30 points in this final round. All right, in round 3, we're going to play a very fun game. I'm going to read you a series of questions. Who am I? What am I? Where am I? And to get to the answer, I'm going to read a series of clues. Now you can buzz in. I've asked each of my guests to bring their own buzzer. And if you buzz in when I give you the first clue, that's going to be worth 3 points. If you buzz in after you get the second clue, that's worth 2 points. And the final clue is worth 1 point. If you're right when you buzz in, you're going to earn those points. But if you're wrong, you're going to lose that point value. So while there's 30 points available, you got to be fast and you got to be right, or else it can add up or subtract up quickly. So I've asked each of my guests to bring their own buzzer. Let's start with Steven. Let's hear your buzzer. That's good. If you can get closer to the microphone so we can make sure we can hear it. There you go. All right, Steven got the clicky. Over to Jonathan.
So, well, Christmas theme.
We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And to Jim.
I went with the Family Feud classic.
Survey says. And let's go to that first question. You can always pre-guess for double points. But I also want to warn everybody, sometimes my pictures don't match the question. So what food am I? I'm looking for a food. Could it be a sliced cucumber or tomato or watermelon? Let's see. I am known for my diverse flavors and use of various herbs and spices. Over to Jonathan buzzing in with Rudolph.
Is that fried chicken?
Fried chicken is incorrect. Is that Steven?
Is it wings?
Wings is incorrect. Jim's going to let it ride to the next clue, I think. And if you look on the right side, you'll see a little timer, let you know how much time you have left. A little secret of the pros. Our second clue for 2 points. I'm associated with a country that is the 7th largest in the world by land area. To Jim.
Is it Indian food?
Indian food is correct. Very nice poll on that one. Our second question for 2 points. What invention am I? I'm looking for an invention. Are you pre-guessing, Steven? I heard some clicking. No, okay. I am a device that changed the way people consumed media. Is that Steven?
Is it the iPhone?
iPhone is incorrect. And we'll go to that second clue for 2 points. And I receive broadcast signals and display them as images and sound. To Jim.
Television.
Television for 2 points is correct. All right, now you got a feel for how the game's played. What natural resource am I? I'm looking for a natural resource, and my questions may or may not match the pictures. I'm a precious metal valued for my rarity and beauty. Our second clue for 2 points. I am often used in jewelry. That's Steven.
Is it gold?
Gold. What a pull gold is. Correct.
Yes.
You got 2 points. Nice pull, Steven.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the excitement. Who am I? I'm looking for a who. Who am I? I am a character from a famous play by William Shakespeare. I'm a famous character, William Shakespeare. Our second clue, my story is set in Verona, Italy. Steven.
Is it not Hamilton? I gotta have to sit my tongue.
I got 3 seconds on the clock.
What's the
name? You're out of time. I'm sorry, Steven. I know it. You're gonna be glad you didn't give that answer. But go ahead to Jonathan.
Oh, I didn't click it yet.
Do you want to?
Not with that response.
Well, it's a 50-50 guess.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait.
All right. Our last clue for 1 point. I am known for my tragic love story with a woman from a rival house. I think Jim got it.
Romeo.
Romeo is correct. I tried to mislead you, Stephen, with Hamlet. You almost fell in my trap. You were thinking, you're like, I know. All right, here we go. What am I? I'm looking for a what? What am I? Am I fried chicken again? I am a large natural barrier made of living organisms. Jim.
Coral reef.
More specifically,
The Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef. Producer says we'll give it to you. Correct. I gave you a little hint on that, but sometimes you need a little. I need to be more specific. We are halfway through the game, and I'm looking for an invention. What invention am I? So I am one of the 3 modes of transportation used in the movie planes, trains, and automobiles. So you have a 30% guess here. Is that Steven guessing?
Is it a car?
Car is 30% chance. Incorrect. Oh, Jonathan's going to take a stab at 50-50 chance.
I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna say trains.
Is it a train? Train is correct. Everybody played that exactly how I hoped. All right, we have 4 questions remaining. Who am I? Another who. We had 1 who already. So let's see, how hard could this one be? I am one of the highest paid actresses in the world. So make a list and then pick one of them. Was that a guess, Steven? Or I heard a click. No, okay, here we go. I won an Academy Award for my role in Silver Linings Playbook. I think Rudolph got that one first.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence is correct. Well played. 3 questions remaining. We'll go to the next one. Oh, another who. We're getting hot on the who's here. Who am I? I am the first American woman to fly in space. Oh, wait. I hear Jim.
Is it Sally Ride?
Sally Ride, the non-American, answers the question correctly. Very well played. We've got 2 questions remaining. I'm looking for an automobile brand. Everybody loves their cars. I am a luxury automobile brand founded in Germany. Steven.
Is it Volkswagen?
Volkswagen is incorrect. Jonathan.
I'm gonna guess BMW.
Is it BMW? Incorrect. We can just go through all the German ones. Jim.
I'll go with Mercedes-Benz.
Is it Mercedes-Benz? You can guess multiple times. I forgot to tell you that, too. You're not locked out when you do guess. Our second clue for 2 points. My slogan is Vorsprung durch Technik, meaning advancement through technology. Jim.
Audi.
Audi is correct. And our last question of the night. One last who, and our favorite owl always pops up on if we have a who question on number 10. Who am I? I am an American actor and filmmaker. I am how many of those are there? Our second clue for 2 points. I have directed and starred in films like Good Night and Good Luck and The Descendants. To Jim.
George Clooney.
George Clooney, and that will secure the win. Jim, very well played tonight. Running away in the final round. Very well played. Steven did a great job and a fan favorite. Anybody who scores negative points is automatically a fan favorite around here. We love a great score. And let's go around one last time, meet our guests, plug, promote, how we can connect with you. Steven, tell us your Instagram one more time, and how can we find your poetry?
Well, I want to say thanks again for the awesome, amazing time. I got minus 20 points, so go me. But you can find my stuff, my poetry. You can find it at Blood Bat Workshop on Instagram and on my poetic side. You can just go follow all that stuff on there, and then like you can read my stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, because that's what I would want all you guys to do, enjoy my stuff, you know.
Awesome. We'll put that in the show notes. And to Jonathan.
Yeah, so I am on Instagram at Botset Designs. I know it's a weird name, so BOTSET Designs. You can check out some work that I've done there. If you or somebody you know needs an updated logo or updated branding for your business, I would love to help you out.
Awesome. And to our winner tonight, Jim.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Where can we find you?
Well, you can go to fallacioustrump.com or search for Fallacious Trump on any podcast app, and we talk about a different logical fallacy every episode.
Awesome. And now we dance our way out of here.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct. You are correct. That is correct.
We're going to play a game called Try-Bonds, birds or Australian slang words, real or fake flavors of Doritos. Hey everybody, this is Jeff from the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show, and we are looking for contestants for future episodes. If you'd like to play trivia here on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, head over to stuffineverknew.com, click Be a Player, fill out the short form, and we'll get you on a future episode. Hope to see you in the hot seat.